Hello students, today's topic is determination of magnetic susceptibility by gouy balance method. So what is meant by the magnetic susceptibility? Okay, so it indicated by the symbol gouy M, and susceptibility means magnetic susceptibility means degree of magnetization. So when you're keeping any substance in between the magnetic fields, how much quantity of magnetic field is attracted by the substance, how much quantities gets magnetized, that is called as magnetic susceptibility. Okay, so we are observing the gouy magnetic balance in the diagram. So this diagram consists of analytical balance, which is connected to the electromagnet. Okay, so you can see this is analytical balance, which is consists of two pans. Already we know, among the two pans, one pan consists of weights, analytical weights, and other pan consists of whatever substance we want to take. So this substance is pan is removed here, and that pan is connected to the sample to hold the tube which contain the sample. So now this sample is holding in between the two poles. That poles are connected to the electric field. Again, these two poles are nothing but magnet, and this magnet is connected to the electric field. That is the reason we are saying this as electromagnet. Okay, so now the gouy magnetic balance is consists of two parts in this. So what we will do here, so beginning we'll take the weights, and we'll take only sample weight without applying the magnetic field. We are not applying any magnetic field in the first step. Okay, second step, what we will do, we'll take the paramagnetic substance, and another case we'll take the diamagnetic substance. So this tube, if you observe, this tube is marked to some level. To that level, this substance is taken inside. This is a glass tube which is having less thickness, and whatever sample we are taking, that is below 1 gram. 0.1 to 1 gram amount of substance will be taken inside, and that substance can be taken in the solution form or solid form also. Directly solid you can add, otherwise you can dissolve the solid in water and you can add in this tube. Okay, this tube is made up of Pyrex glass. Okay, again you can see clearly here sample inside the tube. Okay, so beginning we are not applying any magnetic field, just we are taking the weight of the substance. So equal weight is observed. So whenever I am applying a magnetic field, I am keeping the paramagnetic substance. So the paramagnetic substance, because of the paramagnetic substance, there is an increased weight. Increased weight is observed in this. So whatever pendulum, you can see pendulum is moving that side, that clearly indicates what, there is an increase in the weight. Okay, so why the substance weight is increasing when you are applying electric field? The already paramagnetic substance is a substance which attracts the magnetic field when you are keeping in between the two poles. So because of that attraction, there is some force applied on this, and because of that force there is an increased weight. Okay, so because of paramagnetic substance, there is an increase in the weight. And next, when you are keeping diamagnetic substance in between the two poles, there is a decrease in the weight. You can see the pendulum movement to this side. So why the decrease in weight? Diamagnetic substances repels the magnetic field. So because of the repulsions, there is a decrease in the weight of the sample, that is the pendulum movement this side. So now we are taking the weights without magnetic field one time, and we are applying the magnetic field by keeping the paramagnetic substance, and next time we'll keep the diamagnetic substance and we'll take the weight. Okay, now we'll use the formula to find out the magnetic susceptibility. So xi m, so you can see alpha is alpha plus beta into delta w plus dou into m by W. So beta is calibration constant, and it is a constant value, and m is a molecular weight of the substance. Whatever substance you are taking, that's molecular weight, and W is a weight of the substance, weight of the sample, normal weight. Molecular weight is different and normal weight is different, and dou indicates there's a change in the weight of the glass tube. So already we are using the glass tube, no? Glass tube also a diamagnetic substance. So while calculating this, you need to use the weight of the glass tube also. So while calculating this, we'll take the empty glass tube weight first. and after that we'll apply sample. After adding sample, we'll take the weight of the glass tube with the sample, and next after removing the sample, we'll take the empty bottle weight after transferring empty glass tube weight after transferring. Like that we'll calculate the change in the weight. Okay, so weight of the substance and weight after transferring, that difference will calculate. Next, change in the weight of the sample. So glass tube weight is glass tube weight we are taking normally, and delta W is change in the weight of the sample. So I told you already, so before keeping sample and after removing the sample, we'll calculate the weight, that difference will take. Okay, and alpha indicates 0.029 into volume of the specimen. So what is the volume of the specimen here? Here 0.029 is air inside the analytical balance. So whenever you are opening the doors of the analytical balance, then some air will be entered into this and which disturbs the balance. So actually air will be present inside, and in order to nullify that air, volume will apply 0.029 for volume correction. So 0.029 into volume of the specimen. So whatever calculations we'll do here, those calculations and those values will substitute in this formula, and finally we'll get the magnetic susceptibility values. So magnetic susceptibility is nothing but how much substance is getting magnetized by applying the magnetic field. That is a magnetic susceptibility. Okay, this is about magnetic susceptibility by using Gouy balance method.